Hey guys, John Reed Adams here. I'm sure a lot of you are wondering where I've been. I know you're eagerly anticipating the next Marvelous retrospect and even my contage of MegaCon. Well, all of those are indeed coming, but I have been on something of a, well, I guess you could say a sabbatical, because I am doing the Orlando Fringe Festival where I'm performing Shakespeare's Terminator the Second, to which I have two more performances, one on Thursday, today, yes, as I record this today, and Saturday. So if you're in the Orlando area and want to see some great theater, in specific, Shakespeare's Terminator the Second, check out orlandofringe.org and you can get tickets there, or you can just come to the festival itself, go to the box office. I definitely recommend coming to the festival. It is a blast. We got a load of great shows that play all at the same time, and for extra measure, an incredible Fringe lawn with lots of great food, lots of great people, lots of great music. Definitely check it out. But if you can't get to Orlando in time, don't despair. There is also the Atlanta Fringe Festival, where we will be taking the show in early June. So if you find yourself in the Atlanta area in early June, check us out there. So this pimp session actually is very well timed, because we have ourselves a new Terminator movie coming around, Terminator Dark Fate. Now this one, whispers have been going around about it, and we have naturally been intrigued because, of course, it's the return of Linda Hamilton to the role of Sarah Connor. But apart from that, no one really knows what to make this movie. It's directed by Tim Miller, the director of Deadpool, and while that is awesome, Tim Miller did a great job on Deadpool, and I absolutely love Death and Robots. See what I did there? See? Ah. So he's definitely establishing himself as a new creative force. However, the problem is, Terminator movies of late, they all have promising directors at the helm. After Cameron did T2, then you had Jonathan Mostow directing Terminator 3, and he just was fresh off the heels of U-571, which was actually a pretty decent submarine movie. And that movie was pretty watered down. The only thing that saved it was the fact that it had a really good ending. Terminator Salvation, directed by McG, who, well, I wouldn't say he's a great director, but at least he knows how to competently stage an action scenario. Well, Terminator Salvation had a load of controversy, but ultimately the main problem with that movie is that it suffered from what I call Hancock syndrome, where it felt like two movies crammed together in one. And I think it would have benefited if it had kept its focus on one of the two things, either John Connor or Sam Worthington's character Marcus Wright. I think either one, the movie would have benefited greatly from it. And then you had Terminator Genisys, which I myself have not seen. I saw the trailer and I was like, what the hell is going on here? Alan Taylor directed it, and while I definitely was okay with Thor the Dark World, I will say his work on Game of Thrones was exemplary. But overall, the final reception of it definitely told me to stay away. I may talk to the founder about potentially doing that one someday, but you know him, he's a stubborn asshole. And he's been very apprehensive of late because of people trying to break his will. But we got the trailer out, so no delaying the inevitable. Glasses on. Let's do this.
2 days ago, I had this nice, simple life.
Nice
Now it's a nightmare.
nod to the road. You ever wonder about those choirs and what they're actually singing on their sheet music? That poor wall! Does anyone ever think about the masonry? Driving! Oh. And flipping. Oh. What the? Okay. 2 Terminators in one, that's... Oh! Okay, why are the choirs not firing up now? Whoa! Oh no, that's not Linda Hamilton acting. That's basically her greeting James Cameron when he came to her door.
Who are you? My name is Sarah Connor.
Well,
I've
yes.
never seen one like you before. Almost human. I am human.
Debatable.
I don't care what happens to her. Because I was her.
Ah. Arnold, you're just hanging on, aren't you? Oh, the airplane wants to make love. And ironically, they run to the A-team.
How do we win? We win by keeping you alive.
Okay, so Jane Connor then? Oh, David Goyer. David Goyer? I mean, I also saw Billy Ray was contributing to the script there, but I'm kind of on the fence. I don't even know what they're doing at this point. I hope to God that whatever they're doing is not that this isn't the result of what happened in Genesis. Love of God, let that not be. At this point, with a teaser trailer and with no real concept of plot per se, it's kind of hard to come to any kind of true conclusion. I mean, I won't lie, the action looks fantastic. I mean, I would expect no less from the guy who directed Deadpool, because even on a modest scale that movie was made, it still looked really good. It does look pretty fan fiction-y. I mean, I'm noticing a serious de-emphasis on Arnold, and I kind of think that might be to its detriment, not because that we want more Arnold, but because he's in it at all. When I truly feel that I think the Terminator mythos could live on without him. I know he's the icon of Terminator. I know that for a lot of people it feels weird that Arnold wouldn't be in it. If there's anything that the Sarah Connor Chronicles did prove to us, is that there's enough good stuff in the mythology of Terminator that you don't need Arnold in it. And I think we distance ourselves far enough that we can just let this whole franchise grow without him. I will say some of the visual concepts in here are actually insanely cool. I will say the idea of two Terminators in one package is actually kind of a cool idea. One metallic endoskeleton and the external is liquid metal. I think that's actually really a neat concept, and that's a fresh concept. And if there's anything that's probably going to get me to want to come see it, is some of the new ideas that they're going to throw in here. So I'm not riled up like I was when I saw the Avengers Endgame trailer, or even recently with the Spider-Man Far From Home trailer, but but this one at least makes me feel like I want to see this. I think that's a much better place than I was when I saw the Terminator Genesis trailer, so that's a good thing. But if you can't wait and you want to get your Terminator fix, head over to the Orlando Fringe Festival. Go see Shakespeare's Terminator II, another performance today, Thursday, and another one on Saturday. Or if you're in the Atlanta area, head out to the Atlanta Fringe Festival in early June, where we will be doing 4 additional performances there. And again, stay tuned on Narcotic Casserole. We will have more content coming after we're done with this theatrical run. In the meantime, like, share, subscribe, click. Thou shalt be served.